guys, and welcome back to my channel. So last week we were talking about Amazon KDP do's and don'ts, but today we're actually going to get down into the nitty-gritty of it, and I have recorded a whole how to create your cover with Canva for your Amazon KDP books, whatever you are publishing. So I've worked through literally every single detail. I have done it a couple times. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've done a lot of things right. And pretty much I have taken everything I've done right and I've put it all into a video. So I hope you guys enjoy. This honestly, I wish somebody had this for me. I wish that I had somebody give me this video when I was creating Amazon KDP covers, because it can be really annoying and really difficult sometimes. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay, so we are starting out with the KDP cover calculator, which you just click this button here. I've kind of showed you guys what it looks like, what you need to be clicking to find it. You have to go through all of these types of, color for the interior pages, the size of your book, whether you're going to be paperback or hardcover. And then you also have to do the page count. This is really important because that creates what the spine is going to be and how thick it's going to be. So on the top here, you can either look at this and keep this open or actually download the template, which I overall recommend you're going to have to download it anyways because you're going to need it when you're using it on Canva. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up Canva. You're going to go to custom size. And in your custom size, this is where you are going to create your cover. So you're going to pull the full cover width and height in inches, and make sure you do it in inches, because I have done the mistake before where I did it in PX and that was not good. So as you can see, kind of struggling here because me and numbers, not really best friends, and I forgot to put the 9 on that, but it's fine. We just go back, we double check, and then you're gonna see I literally triple check because you gotta be safe. So it's gonna create what your cover is gonna be. So it's gonna be the back and the front and the spine. So what you need to do is you already have that template downloaded, hopefully. It'll say paperback, whichever one that you've downloaded. You're going to want to grab the PDF. You're going to want to upload it to your files in Canva, and it's going to pop up in your projects, not in your actual uploads. I don't know why it does that. Can't answer that question for you, unfortunately. You see, I had to do it twice to get it to work. Whatever, not a big deal. So yeah, you're going to go to your projects. It'll pop up there, as you can see. You're going to take it, put it into your design that we have created, and now what you can do is you can actually create your paper cover back and front with this and start creating your design. So the design I kind of went for was just like a space cowboy kind of design. Obviously you can go a different route, but Canva actually offers a lot of free for usage photos, which is really nice when you are creating this. So like I said, it does offer a lot of free ones, but also I'd be a little bit careful and maybe just double check, or worst case scenario, use a website like Unsplash, which does give you free access to use these. If you go and look more into the Canva creator, rules and stuff, it'll tell you what you can use and what you can't use. I believe that this one was able to use, but like I said, you just gotta double check. So what you can do here is I move the transparency down so that you can kind of still see the background, so that when you're creating your template and your layout, you aren't overlapping areas, and making sure that everything is centered properly, that you're adding, your decals in the right spot, you're adding it so that it doesn't bleed over, which I believe actually when you're in Amazon KDP, if it is too much of a bleed with certain things, it actually won't even let you publish your book until it's correct. So just make sure you're doing it correct there. And as you can see, I'm following the guidelines in the background, making sure I'm not going over on my spine. I'm trying to be really conscientious of all the writing and the formatting that is in the background, because you do want to make sure that all those elements you're putting on there, you are able to still see in the printing process. So once you see that we are going to get to the back here, quick little side note here, make sure you are, if you want, putting a big emphasis on your name, because you wrote that book. That should be known that that is yours, that is your little work of art. And if you're like me, I wanted everybody to know that that was my book. I wanted everybody to see that I wrote that when it was in their houses. So now what we're doing is we're creating the back. So in the back, you can see in that little corner, there is a yellow barcode. You just want to make sure that the description that you're putting at the back of your book does not block that barcode. That is really important, because whatever you put will be blocked regardless. That barcode will block it. So I'm adding in a template if you did want to add a like writer's picture. I actually didn't add one to my book, but I'm just showing you that if you did want to, you can. You just have to work around that barcode. So we're checking it out. Everything looks good. To be safe, always go through and just delete the template after and make sure that that bleed is completely over. I don't know why sometimes I have issues with it. You just have to go back and like play around with the size of it if it's being annoying and not letting you publish because it says the bleed's too much, and then you just bring it back in below and behind those red lines. So this is the formatting for when you are wanting to do print. You do have to do this. This is really important or else it will not print professionally, and you're going to get some really poor quality printing, which with your book, if it's with a journal, whatever, decals, words, that like little cowboy sign, it would not show up the way I wanted it to. So make sure you are following those printing rules when you're doing it. So you're going to get back onto the second page when you are doing your upload, and it's going to be the book cover upload. You're going to save it. It'll say save successful. And you do have to assign an ISBN, I believe, through the Canada. If you are in Canada, you can do it on the website. You can get like a free one. I will actually do a separate video on how to do that because it is kind of complicated to explain in a couple words, but you can also get a free one through Amazon. So I recommend doing that. It's a way easier way of doing it. And then you hit launch previewer and you're done, which is so exciting. Enjoy your new Amazon KDP cover. Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.